Okay, Spain and Cape Verde or Cabo Verde, right? They speak Portuguese there. What's fascinating about this game is we have Spain, one of the title contenders, right? One of the main ones, the current Euro champions. Incredible team. Obviously, Lamine Yamal will be coming off the bench. He's coming back from an injury, so he'll be coming off the bench. And then on the other side right there, we have Cape Verde, right? Which is a team that is playing the World Cup for the first time. It's one of the smallest nations to ever play in the World Cup. And one thing that I found fascinating when I was looking at the starting 11 for them, I'm trying to see here. I saw CJ Dos Santos. Their goalkeeper seems to be this guy, Vozinha, 40-year-old goalkeeper. But I saw CJ Dos Santos, and for Americans, here it is. They're putting Carlos Dos Santos. He actually played for U.S. youth national teams. CJ Dos Santos. He played for U.S. youth national team, CJ Dos Santos, believe it or not. You guys probably remember him. I interviewed him. Many, many years ago. I think he was playing for Benfica at the time. Now, obviously, he's in Major League Soccer. He's one of the backup goalkeepers for Cape Verde, the American goalkeeper. Outside of that, you see here Spain with many big talents on the bench. Nico Williams, that was a big name during the Euros. Lamine Yamal, one of the best players in the world. Zubimendi, great midfielder. Dani Olmo, they're stacked in the starting 11 and the bench. And then starting 11, I mean Laporte, Kubarsi, Rodri, Ruiz, Pedri, Gavi, Oyarzabal, I think that's how you pronounce it. Ferran Torres, Llorente, Cucurella, and Simon on goal. So Spain is stacked. They are World Cup contenders, right? There's absolutely no doubt on anyone's mind that Spain are in fact World Cup contenders. And then you have Cape Verde. And my question to you is, what is your score prediction? Where does this guy play? Casapia plays for Zwolle. The captain of the team plays for Ingdi. I don't even know where this is. Dude, I don't know most of this team. Cape Verde. We're going to learn a lot about them today. My big question is, are they going to surprise us? Not beating Spain. I just don't see that happening. I don't see a scenario where Spain doesn't win this. And then we have a right back. Oh, it's Steven Moreira from the Columbus Crew. Is he still there with Columbus? I don't remember right now. But anyhow, the main thing with this game is we're going to learn a lot about Cape Verde. Look, you guys can say whatever you want. We don't get to watch many of the African nations throughout the cycle. And this was a team that was not expected to qualify for the World Cup, and they qualified for the World Cup, Cape Verde. And then they're going to play in the very first game, number one or number two title contenders, right? Like anyone that puts a title contender for this World Cup, most people put Spain and France as the top two. That doesn't mean they're going to win it, but France is definitely the most stacked team in the World Cup in terms of pure talent. And Spain might be among the best. I mean, they lost the Nations League to Portugal, but they won the Euros. They were incredible in the Euros. They have a talent like Lamine Yamal. That's the other big story of today, actually. Lamine Yamal will make his World Cup debut in the second half. Lamine Yamal will make his World Cup debut in the second half. Let's do this. Let's do this. In the chat right now, guys, drop a like in the stream so we get more people here. Just drop a like right now. We have 200 people and people are arriving more and more. So let's try to get to 200 likes as soon as possible. That's a great way to support the channel. But the other thing I was going to say is put right now in the chat, okay, right now in the chat, your score prediction for this game. Score prediction for this game. They're saying 3-1 Spain. You think Spain's going to concede a goal to Cape Verde? Oh, Dane is saying my internet went out in the whole neighborhood. People are outside watching on their phone. Man, I knock on wood somewhere. I hope this doesn't happen to me because I have to work here, right, with YouTube. They're saying 6-0, 4-0, 8-0. Man, so they're going to beat the Germany ass to belt that we saw yesterday with Curaçao 7-1. Saying 3-1 Spain. Samuel saying 3-1 Spain. Are you from Cape Verde? Because that seems very optimistic. I mean, look, this is what I'm rooting for. I don't see how Cape Verde pulls a result here in terms of draw or win. I just don't see how that happens. But I'm rooting for Cape Verde to put an honorable performance. That's what I'm rooting for. An honorable performance from Cape Verde. Okay, so the game's going to start in like 3 to 4 minutes. So before we even start the game, I also want to talk about Tunisia. Can you guys believe it? Tunisia actually fired their coach in the World Cup already. Can you guys believe it? Tunisia fired their coach in the World Cup already. They lost 5-1 to Sweden last night. I watched the game. Not the goalkeeper from Tunisia is not the best. I'll put it that way. And they fired the coach. We'll talk about that after the ad break. We'll be back in 90 seconds. A quick word from Monarch. We'll be back very soon. In the process, make sure to drop a like in the video while the ad is playing. We'll see you guys very soon. It's very easy to overspend during the summer. Traveling, outdoor activities, and much more. You know, just living life in general. However, you can and you will stay financially responsible. And that's why today we are partnering up with Monarch, the best budgeting app of 2025, according to the Wall Street Journal and myself. And with our promo code TMTV, you get 50% off your first year at monarch.com with the promo code TMTV. Now, Monarch, what is it? It's the personal financial app that tracks everything for you. Your accounts, savings, investments, spending, whatever you want. You literally link all your accounts within minutes. It's very simple. And then you see your money organized with clean visuals and smart categorization. You can also even collaborate in the app with your partner or a financial advisor at no extra cost. It's very easy to use, trust me. And I started using it to keep track of my cash flow and spending. And honestly, this has been saving me time and money. It kept everything organized. I'm not using spreadsheets anymore. And you know, time is money. So it's actually saving me money twice. So head to monarch.com and use the promo code TMTV to get 50% off your first year. That is 50% off at monarch.com with the promo code TMTV. Thank you very much, Monarch, for sponsoring the channel. Okay. 1 second, everyone. What I'm saying here on X right now, I'm tweeting real quick. I'm saying that I hope Cape Verde gives us an honorable performance, but unfortunately, I'm expecting an ass to belt. And if they can hold Spain below 4 goals, I would consider that a win. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I'm hoping for Cape Verde to do well, but again, we'll see. Saying Church of Petrol saying appreciate the surprise watch along, people. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. What I thought about when I woke up is like I have to do one live watch along today, right? Everyone was asking yesterday. I have to do one. There's some interesting games. I think Saudi Arabia and Uruguay is a fascinating one. Iran later today. Belgium and Egypt is also a fascinating game. But I know Lamine Yamal is not starting, but I have to be there for his debut. This is a player that very likely will become a soccer legend. Could even possibly become one of the best players of all time when it's all said and done, Lamine Yamal. So we're going to be watching it together today. Lamine Yamal's debut in World Cup history, right? It is something that I am very much looking forward to. And I thought this is probably the live watch along to do. So they're saying the match started? Not yet. The match is about to start right now, and I have the antenna on. So since I have the antenna, I'll be 100% live. No one's going to be ahead of me. So I'm looking forward. The game has started for me. The game has just started. Everyone, if you just tuned in, make sure to drop a like. Now we have 600 people here. Make sure to drop a like in the stream. The game has started for Spain and Cape Verde. We'll see how Cape Verde behaves in this game. We'll see how they do. Like I said, if they can hold this to a 4-0 or less, I'll be happy. And guys, we only have 69 likes. Nice. Can you all get the likes up? We need to get it to at least 200. We're at 78 likes only. That's it. And we have 750 people in the chat. And we have only 80 likes. We need to get at least to 200. It's a great way to support the channel for free. And good luck to both sides here. Spain, obviously the clear favorites. That's where I have my money at, Spain. But it's not paying well because, I mean, they're the clear favorites. We'll see. Hopefully Cape Verde can hold up. I think it's funny. This is one of the very few games. They're asking, what's your time, Tack? My time is exactly as shown on screen. If you guys look on screen on FootMob, I am synchronized with FootMob because I have an antenna. So whatever you see on screen, that's my time in the game. Only 120 likes still. All right, at least it's something. Some of you started to hit the like button, but hopefully more of you do so very soon so we can get those likes up to 300. And everyone's saying live game. I can't put the live game. I have the score, the time, and live commentary reactions. If I put the game, FIFA will take me down. Will take me down. But tell me what country you're at, and I'll try to help you out of where you can watch this game. What does it mean that Yamal can play? Too good. No, Lamine Yamal isn't playing because he just got back from injury. So obviously Spain has bigger fish to fry throughout the World Cup. So they're gonna go slow and easy with him. So he's not gonna he's probably gonna get a few minutes off the bench. He's fully fit, he's healthy. He'll probably get a few minutes, but they don't want to risk it, right? He just had a muscle injury. And again, Spain is thinking long term. They're thinking knockout rounds. And let me see. Yeah, Lamine Yamal will probably play like 20 minutes or so this game. 20 minutes. And he'll probably go in easy. Spain should have the lead by then, I'm assuming. They're saying Cape Verde is Portuguese. Oh, they speak Portuguese, yes. I could do Portuguese commentary at some point. They do speak Portuguese in Cape Verde. That is their language there. They were colonized by Portugal, so they speak Portuguese. Cape Plum is saying he's in Switzerland. Safe profits. I mean, Egg, look, as I said, I'm not here to give you betting advice, but I'll just tell you what I did. Yeah, I put money on Spain. That's what I did. But this is not betting advice or financial advice. Sadi saying, where are you? What country are you? So I can try to help you where to find the game. I can try to help you. Lebanon. Guys, I'm in the US. So your Sadi's in UAE. Can anyone help them in the chat? Can anyone help him in the chat? Where can he watch the game if you're in the UAE? You could get a VPN. If you have the money to get a VPN, I have a VPN link in the description. I think it's like $3 a month for Proton VPN. You get a VPN, and then you can literally watch it online. If you put it, I think you'd have to get like a subscription, though. You can't watch it on an illegal stream. You have to get it in a subscription. In the US, you can subscribe to Peacock. They have it on Peacock. I think Brazil has it on YouTube, no? I don't know. Can you start commentating the game? Yeah, I can start it. So right now, Spain has possession. They're not doing anything. They're moving the ball one way or another. And Cape Verde is just sitting in a very low block, very deep, very low, not putting much pressure on the ball until Spain crosses the halfway line. And Spain is playing what I call, and no pun intended here, they're playing masturbation ball, which is possession with no penetration. It's just masturbation. So that's what Spain is doing right now. Spain trying to go long once again. I mean, it's been only 4 minutes, but Cape Verde at least has looked competent on defense. They didn't let Spain have any opportunity so far, which I know it's just 4 minutes, but again, we saw Curaçao with Germany. It looked a lot worse. And here comes Spain with the ball. So Curaçao is also not, Cape Verde is not able to hold possession at all. And they're saying, what about India? Guys, in the chat, they'll help you out. They'll help you out. They'll help you out in the chat. Spain still holding possession here, but doing absolutely nothing with it. Ferran Torres inside. Oh, Cape Verde recovers it. Guys, if Cape Verde can hold Spain scoreless for 30 minutes, I'm going to start to believe something can happen here. Not a result, but just like Spain get a tighter win. Because most people are definitely expecting a bloodbath, including myself, okay? Like if you go to, let me go to Twitter here, which by the way, I'm going to put it below me. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you go to Twitter, okay, if you go to Twitter, let me see. What were my predictions for today? I predicted Spain 4-0. That was my prediction. Spain 4-0, Uruguay 3-1, Belgium 3-1, and Iran 2-0 against New Zealand. Those were my predictions for today. They're saying no gambling is my strategy. Listen, that's what I always tell people. I do have betting sponsors here at the channel, of course, but I bet myself, right? But I always tell people, if you're going to bet or gamble, only put the amount that you're willing to lose. So it has to be something for fun, so you can put some excitement into the game, and not something to get rich. Never ever do that. And I know some people are going to say, well, that goes against like your betting sponsor. They're not going to like what you're saying. It doesn't matter to me. That is what is right. If you want to play some money to have fun, go for it. Always what you're willing to lose. Do not be an idiot. And I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but if you are trying to get rich off gambling, you will get burned. Do not do it. Okay? Just being straightforward with it. Like I literally put like 10 to 20 bucks in a game just to have some fun with it. Because if I lose 10, $20, it's okay. All right, and here even though I win most of the time. You guys know that. Most of the time. Time check. Guys, the time is on screen. I'm literally synchronized with the time on screen. It's on screen. Look at what you can see right there. That is my time check. And Spain with the ball once again. We're hitting minute 7 already, and Spain hasn't really done anything besides move the ball one way or another. Cape Verde is sitting very deep in a low block, and they're doing a good job in containing Spain so far. They're doing a wonderful job so far. They're saying my goat is protecting his fans from the evils of sports. Yeah, guys, I'm not a hypocrite. I do have a sports betting sponsor, not in this stream, but other videos. And I do sports betting myself. I do it. But I'm just calling a spade a spade. You guys want to do it, do it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite here and say, do not bet while I'm doing it. Right? I'm not going to do that. But again, put an amount that you don't give a shit if you lose. That's it. I've been to Vegas a few times. I usually bring like X amount of money cash. I don't know, like 200 bucks cash. And I'm like, hey, if I lose it, I'm done. I can't play anymore. Now, if I win, then sure, I can keep playing. That's it. The crazy part is when people put that as if like part of their income. That to me is insane. And people asking, will you show the game? I cannot show the game. FIFA will take me down. FIFA will take me down if I show the game. I can't. I'm only doing live commentary, live reactions. That's all for today. Dane is saying, thanks for the show, man, but no regular internet. Yep, that sucks, man. You told me you're watching it outside. A lot of the neighbors watching outside. Spain with the ball here, 9 minutes. Again, everyone from Cape Verde sitting deep. All 11 players. And they try to go along with the counterattack. Spain's able to clear with the header. This is going to be the entire game. This is going to be the entire game. It's going to be Spain holding possession until they can break Cape Verde, their low block. But Spain hasn't really created anything so far. Saying, please, I can't show the game, guys. I'm sorry. I'd love to have the rights to show the game. They say Yamal's returning from injury. Yes, Lamine Yamal's on the bench. Expect him to play like 20 minutes or so off the bench. He'll come in the second half. And here comes Spain again. Almost 10 minutes and absolutely nothing from Spain. Nothing from Spain. In 10 minutes. Like, if you look at the stats, Spain right now, they have 0 shots. They just have 80% ball possession and absolutely nothing. It's like, could you show the lineup on screen? Yeah, I can show the lineup real quick. Lineup. Here's the lineup for whoever asked. Spain has Simon on goal, Llorente, Cubarsi, Laporte, and Cucurella in the back line, Pedri, Rodri, and Ruiz in the midfield. And then the front three right here in this case would be Gavi, Oyarzabal, and Ferran Torres. That's the lineup for Spain. I'm going to put back the score in the timer so people can keep track of that. But that's the lineup for Spain. All right, Rodri with the ball. Cucurella. Rodri. Man, Spain, 10 minutes. That's over 10% of the game. And they have managed to not get a single shot. Not even, like, nothing. No shot, nothing. Cross from Spain, cleared again by Cape Verde. I'm not even talking about a shot on target. I'm talking about no shots at all from Spain. And we're already over 11 minutes. And people are going to say it's just 11 minutes. It's not just 11 minutes. They've hit no shots at all. At all. Cape Verde has been doing a good job so far. By the way, everyone, we hit 173 likes. Can we get it higher? Can we get it to over 200 very soon? If you guys just tuned in, make sure to drop a like. Okay, Spain with the ball now. No, actually, Cape Verde with the ball. And Spain is not pressing. Cape Verde is building out of the back. No press from Spain. Spain, to me, is looking a little too casual, as if they can win this game whenever they want to. Way too casual from Spain so far. Dude, Cape Verde has looked way better than Curacao. It's not close. Even on the ball, just the way these players move, the way they play, a lot better. They could still lose badly. It can happen. There's still a long game. But Cape Verde's looked a lot better than Curacao. Even though Curacao got Spain almost with a bad turnover here from Cape Verde. They reset with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper with the ball. 12 minutes. But that's what Cape Verde needs to do. Hold possession a little bit so they can breathe. Rest a little. They try to go long. That's going to go straight to the goalkeeper. Back to Spain. 13 minutes. Listen, if I was from Cape Verde, I like the way this is going. If I was from Cape Verde, I like the way this is going. They've been containing Spain very well. They're sitting on a very low block with everyone almost behind the ball, one guy up top, and Spain hasn't been able to get a single shot at all. They've been doing a fine job. If I was from Cape Verde, I'd be very happy with how this is going. We're getting close to 15 minutes, and Spain still hasn't been able to do absolutely anything at all. They're saying Curacao couldn't hold this type of possession. Nope. Curacao could not connect 2 to 3 passes. Also, Curacao could not defend Germany. Even when Curacao scored a goal, Germany was creating chances left and right. They were creating chances nonstop. Germany was wasteful. And ultimately, obviously, it ended with a 7-1 German win. Spain with the ball. They're seeing lots of empty seats. Yeah, this game, most games have been sold out or looked sold out for the most part. This game does seem to have a lot of empty seats. I think people are not too excited about Cape Verde playing. WC, I or Sam, right? I cannot put that link on screen. I can't promote sketchy links for those streams. I can't do it. I can only promote the ones that are like they have the actual rights to the World Cup, like Peacock, for example, or Fox in this case, Telemundo. I'm not sponsored by them, but just that's like the only thing I can do. I can only promote the ones with the actual rights. So Telemundo, Fox, and here comes Spain. Still no shots from Spain. Watch them need Lamine Yamal to win this game. Okay, Spain coming through. Is that Pedri? Pedri, and that's the first shot on target. That's a weak shot from Pedri. That is not going in. 15 minutes, and Spain finally got a shot on target, which meant absolutely nothing. That was a very bad shot from Pedri. That led to absolutely nothing. Spain recovers the ball, good press, but Cape Verde recovers it. Cape Verde is defending very well to start the game. Oh, that's a bad touch. But obviously on the ball, they've been lacking. Oh, yellow card for the Cape Verde player. Did he hit the Spanish guy? What happened there? Lamine Yamal's not playing, guys. Lamine Yamal's on the bench. He'll be there in the second half. I'm sure Lamine Yamal will be there in the second half. That'll be a free kick for Spain around the halfway line. Around the halfway line. Free kick here for Spain. And the Cape Verde defender got a yellow. So again, Spain again with the ball. Let me check here again the stats because I think Spain has how much possession? They have 67% ball possession and they can't create anything. Yep. Lots of possession, no penetration. Spain is just playing masturbation ball right now. Holding the ball and doing absolutely nothing with it. Spain in possession once again. Do you do lives for all matches? No, I don't do it for all matches. I do every US match, every Mexico match, every Brazil match, and then games that I find interesting. Like this one, to me, the most interesting thing is the World Cup debut for Cape Verde and Lamine Yamal's first World Cup game. That's what I found more interesting about this specific game. So I do US, Mexico, I do Brazil on Chappelle Football. So if you go in the description of this video, you'll see another channel, a Brazil channel called Chappelle Football. That channel, I cover Brazil in English. So go check out that channel, Chappelle Football. It's in the description of this video. That one, I cover Brazil in English. So we do live streams for Brazil, videos for Brazil there. But this year's our main channel. We cover the U.S. national team. Spain still with the ball. Cucurella resets it. And Spain will hold possession still, but do nothing with it. Nothing with it. They're about to get to 69% ball possession. Nice. Comes Spain. Where's this game being played, by the way? They're saying heat's affecting. Isn't this in Atlanta? Where's this game? Does anyone know? Anyone that knows where this game is being played, please let me know in the chat. I don't know the exact location. I feel like, is this the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? I'm not sure. It's in Atlanta. Yeah, so this stadium has AC. So the heat's definitely not affecting them. It's definitely not affecting them. It's definitely not the heat. That's not a reasonable excuse because this stadium literally has AC. I've been to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, beautiful stadium. I've been there twice. There's no heat in this stadium. It's indoor. Okay, now we're about to hit minute 20, and Spain's had 2 shots only. That's 1 shot every 10 minutes. They would end the game with 9 shots. Only 1 was on target, and it was a horrible shot. It's been quite bad for Spain to start, dude. This is not looking good for them. They're looking way too casual, as if they can literally win this whenever they want. It's not going to go that way. It is literally not going to go that way. Everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream, by the way, as you stop by. Let's try to get it to 500 likes. I don't know how many we have right now. And they're saying, Matthew is saying, Tack, what are the chances that Uruguay wins the group on goal differential? Spain would be out of our quarterfinals path. Matthew, you might be up to something right there. Because Uruguay would come out at Cape Verde. Maybe Cape Verde is also not as bad as we thought, but if Uruguay can hold Spain to a draw and they can top the group, hey, dude, you might be up to something right there. Because if we get Spain out of our path, all of the sudden, the semifinals becomes reachable. I mean, Uruguay is a great team, but I don't know, man. You might be up to something right there. I did not think about it that way. We'll see what happens today, but I like what you said there. I haven't thought about it. So I guess we all have to root for Uruguay. Hmm. It would be a big surprise, but I just don't know how much I trust Uruguay. They've been very inconsistent under Bielsa. That's my only concern. I don't know how much I trust Uruguay. It's my big concern. Under Bielsa, I don't know. We'll see how Uruguay does today. Um, when they play, what's the name? When they play today Saudi Arabia. They play Saudi Arabia. That's what I want to see. How Uruguay does. That is the big one. We'll see how they do, and we'll go from there. All right, Cucurella with the ball. 22 minutes. Spain is literally doing absolutely nothing with possession. Yeah, 23 minutes now, guys. 23 minutes. This is actually impressive. Now we have the hydration break. Let's see if Spain will make any adjustments. Hydration break, also known as the commercial break, right? Because now apparently soccer games have 4 quarters and not 2 halves. Essentially, they turned it into basketball. Well, football as well, even though basketball has a longer break at halftime, technically. Oh, James Harden was arrested? Really? Did you guys hear about that? What did James Harden do? Did you guys know about that? James Harden got arrested. Why was he arrested? They say, yeah, gun charge. Really? Where was he? He can't own a gun? Explain a bit more because I can't look it up right now in the middle of the stream. Um, why James Harden got arrested? He just had a gun and he got arrested. Oh, he had an unconcealed weapon without a permit. Okay, so he didn't have the permit. They're gonna release him right away. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Which state was he in? He plays for the Cavs, right? So he was in Ohio. He kept a gun in his car without the holster. Uh in Texas? Out of all states, they arrested him in Texas for that? Oh my god. Look, I'll plead the fifth here. I don't know if he should have been arrested for that, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Um it is kind of crazy. They're saying bullshit charge. Yeah, it kind of does sound like a bullshit charge. I don't know the details of this story. I'm going based on what the chat is saying, but that's kind of weird that he got arrested for that. Probably shouldn't have been arrested for that. But again, I don't know the details, so I'll just stay quiet about it. A little bit weird. Also, when you guys said he got arrested for like gun violations, I'm like, where was he? And then you guys said Texas. I'm like, really? Out of all states, in Texas? Like, well, saying the gun was not registered. Why did he not register the gun? That's what I don't understand. Why wouldn't he register it? Church of Petrol saying Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal are critical for Spain's offense. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Spain hasn't created shit in 25 minutes. They haven't created anything. Anything. It's been 25 minutes against Cape Verde and nothing. Like people will go and say, "Oh, they're not dominating. They're controlling the game because they're holding most possession, controlling the tempo, and dictating what happens, but they're not making anything happen." And Cape Verde has looked way better than Curacao. They're able to actually connect passes, unlike Curacao. Unlike Curacao. Am I out of Orlando? Kinda. I don't really live in Orlando. Well, I live in Orlando, but not like in the middle of Orlando, right? A little bit in the outskirts of Orlando. They said Church of Petrol saying, I watch all Spain matches, already knew this. Well, lucky for Spain, they do have Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal on the bench. So these guys will be subbed in at some point, and that's probably ultimately going to be the difference maker. I still don't see how Cape Verde pulls an upset. They don't seem to have the quality up top to actually get a goal in this game, but Spain needs to get their act together. They have created nothing, and they're just going to depend on Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. Also, Lamine Yamal, he seems to be fully fit, but at the same time, you never know, right? The guy's just coming back from injury. Spain with the ball and doing absolutely nothing. Oh, Cape Verde recovers it. Quick transition. They have to. Cape Verde, if they want to get a goal, they need to do a little bit of a better job when it comes to counterattacking. When they take the ball, they need to do a better job on counterattacking. They've been kind of harmless. Misdemeanor for Harden, $100 bond, kind of a joke. Yeah, it just the thing is when it goes to mainstream media about it, right? It's just a bad look for the guy, right? He got arrested. It's just a bad look. So it kind of sucks that happened to him with something like that. But it is what it is. The law is the law, I guess. Who are we to question it, right? Actually, we can question it. They're saying, Tack, are you rooting for Cabo Verde or Cape Verde? I'm rooting for them. Yeah, I hope they can pull a result here. I don't believe they will, even though Spain has looked very mediocre to start the game. And here's another shot from Spain, out of bounds. Terrible from Spain. The problem is what we were talking about earlier. Um, what happens when Spain gets a Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, and honestly, they also have like Dani Olmo off the bench. All these guys with fresh legs in the second half. Saying who got arrested? James Harden. James Harden got arrested. He's probably he's probably released already, I'm assuming. I'm assuming he's has already been released. Matthew saying if the Group B third team qualifies, then we play them 329 out of 330 possible outcomes, 99. If Group B's third, it becomes less clear who we play. Based on the results of Group 3, considering Qatar got a point also, that's interesting that you brought that up. I'm trying to think because for you to pretty much guarantee that you're going to advance, you need to get 4 points, right? If you get 4 points, you can advance in third place. If you got 3 points, you will depend on goal differential. So for Group B, everyone tied the first game. So very likely you'll have 3 teams with 4 points. Unless everyone keeps tying. Imagine they just all keep tying, tie after tie after tie. Switzerland really disappointed me. They tied Qatar. Big time disappointment for Switzerland. St. Cape Verde's goalkeeper looks like he's 60. He's actually 40. He's not young. Here comes Spain. Ball through. This could be dangerous. Nope, nothing out of it. Good defense from Cape Verde right there. Good defense from Cape Verde. And that's a throw in for Spain. Sorry, for Cape Verde. Throw in for Cape Verde. They're defending very well. I just want to see what happens in the second half because This Spanish team's going to look completely different once they have Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams on the field, and they're going to have to go in. The way things are going, they're going to have to go in. Rodri with the ball. Rodri. And what the fuck was he doing? Cape Verde recovers it. Cape Verde with the ball. Tries to go through. They can't connect enough passes, and Spain recovers the ball once again. Cape Verde has been a pleasant surprise so far. They're saying Cape Verde is closer to a 2014 Costa Rica than Curacao. Dude, Curacao was not good. We saw the game. Germany's a good team, but the 7-1 right there, it was horrible from Curacao. Curacao was not good. Cape Verde has looked competent. They've looked very competent so far. I know we're going to go and say how incompetent Spain has been, but we do have to give Cape Verde credit. They have a game plan here, they're sticking to it, and they're not letting Spain create anything. Timothy saying, any thoughts on Australia? I'm working on a video. I'm going to release a video on Wednesday. It'll be a USA Australia preview, and then I'll share my thoughts, more of my thoughts on it. I'm going to rewatch that game today also. And here comes Cape Verde. Cross goes in straight to Spain. He was offside. He was offside. Is there anyone from Cape Verde in the chat right now? Is there anyone from Cape Verde in the chat? Let me see. Boston. Yes, there's people from Cape Verde. I'm Cape Verde. How happy are you right now? Valdemiro Silva, how happy are you? You guys have been quite remarkable here. I know you're not outplaying Spain, but I look, I was not expecting this. If you're from Cape Verde, you should be very proud. This is a very respectable performance from Cape Verde. And the way things are going, can they pull a result? It's possible. Is it likely? No. Spain also has much more depth off the bench, but if you're from Cape Verde, dude, you should be very, very, very proud. I am impressed. That casual guy 23. Have you seen Ecuador curse themselves a loss by putting their kit on the Rocky Balboa statue? Yeah, that is also like something we always talk about, that happening with teams, that they go there, they do that, and they lose. But Palmeiras did that last year, the fans, and they beat Botafogo. So Palmeiras kind of broke that curse, right? Cape Verde trying a shot from the halfway line from midfield. They stole the ball and just tried it. Imagine this guy scores for Cape Verde from the midfield. Imagine he just scored that. And if you're from Cape Verde, I know how to speak Portuguese very well, by the way. I have very good Portuguese. Eu sei falar português muito bem. Meu português é perfeito. Very good Portuguese. They're saying, I think Cape Verde is closer. I read that one. Next one. Ahmad is saying, their defense is what made me avoid adding any Spain attackers to my fantasy World Cup team. Very underrated and well organized. Yes, I agree with you. It's been surprising me so far. This is not a team I was very familiar with. But I am quite impressed with Cape Verde. Very well organized defense. And here comes Spain. And that could be dangerous. Shot saved by the goalkeeper. What a save. What a save. First time Spain has looked dangerous. And it's offside. It's offside. Cucurella was offside. I am extremely impressed with Cape Verde here, even though, because like Spain's a team out, like the way Spain is playing, the U.S. men's national team could match them if we defend well. But our defense, like the United States, doesn't seem to have a defense as good as Cape Verde, at least not well organized like Cape Verde. Saying Cape Verde is also very strong at basketball. I didn't know that. Which let me see, Cape Verde basketball players. Is there any well-known player in the NBA? I'm trying to see. Eddie Tavares, 7'3" center. He plays in Europe. Is there any NBA player from Cape Verde? That's what I'm trying to find. I can't find any. Cape Verde with a shot over the crossbar. Hey, they're doing a little bit. They're doing a little bit. Do I support Portugal? Not really. Not really. I'm Brazilian American, so Brazil and the US are the teams I support. I'm obviously today supporting Cape Verde because I'm just fascinated by this. The fact that they're being able to hold Spain so far for almost 40 minutes. I love it. And here's Spain with the ball. Rodri trying to find some options, nothing. Spain just holding possession and honestly doing absolutely nothing with it. Cucurella. Ball goes inside. Spain just moves the ball one way or another, and Cape Verde sits deep and gives them absolutely no space. Rodri. This would have been a very boring game if it wasn't for an upset being pulled so far. Cucurella, and it goes back. I'm actually invested in this now. Spain with the ball. Here comes the Spanish national team. It's going to be tough to break this Cape Verde low block. Oh, what a ball from Rodri to Cucurella. It hit the post, the crossbar. Over, saved by the goalkeeper. Oh my God, what just happened? What just happened? Beautiful ball from Rodri. Cucurella hits it inside. Spain is able to finish. Was that you? Who hit that? It was Ferran Torres. Hit the crossbar. And then a header comes after, and the goalkeeper makes a brilliant save. It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. My goodness. This is getting dramatic here. And we're still in the first half. This is still the first half. You're about to hit 40 minutes now. Corner kick here for Spain. Ball sent in. Cleared by the Cape Verde defense once again. Spain still has the ball in the box. Tries to find space. Shot from distance. That's a goal kick for Cape Verde. Goal kick for Cape Verde. Fascinating. Fascinating so far. Jan is saying, I expect many surprises this World Cup. People have been blind biased to think European teams are automatically far superior. There are always upsets in the World Cup. Of course, there's always been. The European teams, for the most part, they're among the best, right? Along with the top South American nations. But you have soccer or football all over the world rising in many different countries. The floor has gone up. You see South Korea, Japan better than ever. The African nations better than ever. Morocco's incredible. Senegal, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde right now. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how the floor of the sport has gone up so much that even the top teams, they struggle when they play what is technically considered an inferior team. And here comes Spain. Rodri still has it. Out wide, Spain will try a cross. Ball goes through. Cape Verde is able to clear it once again. And they might be able to counterattack here. Oh boy. Here comes Cape Verde in transition. This could be dangerous. It's 4 against 4. Let's see what they can do. Dribble forward. Go. Oh, dumbass. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pass the ball. You over dribble like that. Why? 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 42 minutes. And sorry, Cape Verde. I was not familiar with your game. I was not familiar with Cape Verde's game. Okay, Spain again with the ball now. Still 0-0. "42 minutes and 30 seconds. Still 0-0 here. Spain had, I would say, 2 really good chances to score. Outside of that, not much. Cape Verde's done a tremendous job here in containing Spain. They're going to have to bring in the big guns. Mr. Lamine Yamal is going to have to come in the second half. Here comes Spain. Ball's through. Pedri's off. He should be off. And it's offside. Why does FIFA soccer always make countries seem better than they really are? Well, because they have to cater to a young audience, right? So ultimately, you're talking about FIFA, the video game. So they have to jack up the level of players that are more popular and teams that are more popular. That's just how it is. And Lamine Yamal is on the bench. Yeah, he's definitely being subbed in the second half. And here comes Cape Verde. They're going to try to attack. They're trying to attack. Cross goes in. Nothing out of it. Not a great cross. Not a great cross. By the way, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like in this stream. If you haven't dropped a like already, drop a like right now. And that's all. That's all for today. If you guys can get us to 500 likes, I'll truly appreciate it. And this video is brought to you by Monarch. The link is in the description for Monarch. We're at 269 likes. That's it. Can we get it to 500? Cucurella with the cross. Oh boy, here comes Spain. And that's, oh, what a save. What a save. Spain had a great opportunity to score. Was that Ferran Torres? What a save. He didn't even give off a rebound. This goalkeeper is good, dude. What is that, like 3 big saves? This dude is good. He's old. He's like 40. But he's good. Hey, here comes Spain again. That's going to be a goal kick for Cape Verde. Goal kick for Cape Verde. We're in added time now. Four minutes added here in the first half. Cape Verde still holding strong, still holding well. By the way, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Down below here, you can see our handles for Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to follow us. Unk still got it yet? Dude, this 40-year-old goalkeeper. Holy shit. Where has this guy played in his career? Let me check here. Let me check. Because my goodness. Man of the match so far. What is his name? Let me check here. The goalkeeper. His name is Vozinha. He plays for Chaves right now. Where has he played his whole career? Vozinha. I need to find his career. So he plays in the second division of Portugal right now. How is this guy in the second division of Portugal? He's played in Africa, second division of Portugal. First division of what? Yeah, he hasn't had like a big time career. But this dude is good. Some MLS teams should take him. They can definitely afford him if he's playing the second division of Portugal. They should take him. It's going to be a corner here for Spain. 2 more minutes here in the first half. 2 more minutes. Corner kick for Spain. Pedri will take the corner. Pedri sends it in. Cross header. Saved again by the goalkeeper. Holy shit. Laporte with the header. And another save by Vozinha. Another save. I don't know if that was going in or not. It looks like it was. Vozinha again. What is going on here? Cross goes in from Spain again. Header cleared by the defense. This guy's pulling a 2014 Belgium game, Tim Howard. Unbelievable. Dude is old, but he still got it. Unbelievable performance. Header also from Cape Verde. Spain recovers the ball. So, to be fair, Spain has had opportunities to score after the 20th minute. They've created quite a bit after the hydration break or commercial break, whatever you want to call it. But Cape Verde's goalkeeper, Vozinha, has been unbelievable. Spain could have had a 2-3, not 3, but probably like a 2-0 lead. But Vozinha has been unfreaking believable. And here comes Spain again. They're going to get a cross in. Cross goes in. Header. That's going to go out. That's going to be a goal kick for Cape Verde. And that's going to end the first half. 0-0. 0-0. They're saying Cape Verde found their goalkeeper on LinkedIn. No, that's not true. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. There's no way there's a goalkeeper applying for jobs on LinkedIn. I don't believe that. Spicy Jeff is saying there are 0 native humans in Cape Verde. What do you mean by natives? Like people that were there before? They were like no one lived in the island of Cape Verde. Everyone was brought in. That's what you mean? So, by the way, the first half ended 0-0 Spain and Cape Verde. 0-0. Everyone, I'm going to take a quick water break. I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video, Monarch. I'll be back very soon. 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'll be back. In the meantime, while the ad is playing, let's try to hit 500 likes. And then I will talk about the second half. It's very easy to overspend during the summer. Traveling, outdoor activities, and much more. You know, just living life in general. However, you can and you will stay financially responsible. And that's why today we are partnering up with Monarch, the best budgeting app of 2025, according to the Wall Street Journal and myself. And with our promo code TMTV, you get 50% off your first year at monarch.com with the promo code TMTV. Now, Monarch, what is it? It's the personal financial app that tracks everything for you. Your accounts, savings, investments, spending, whatever you want. You literally link all your accounts within minutes. It's very simple. And then you see your money organized with clean visuals and smart categorization. You can also even collaborate in the app with your partner or a financial advisor at no extra cost. It's very easy to use, trust me. And I started using it to keep track of my cash flow and spending. And honestly, this has been saving me time and money. It kept everything organized. I'm not using spreadsheets anymore. And you know, time is money. So it's actually saving me money twice. So head to monarch.com and use the promo code TMTV to get 50% off your first year. That is 50% off at monarch.com with the promo code TMTV. Thank you very much, Monarch, for sponsoring the channel. Okay. Now, if you are from Cape Verde and then you're new here to the channel, we're going to be covering the whole World Cup here. But if you guys go in the description of this video and you go to this Brazil channel, you guys see here, Brazil channel. If you're from Cape Verde, you might enjoy that, Chapéu Football. That channel right there, Chapéu Football, we cover Brazilian soccer in English. So you might enjoy that. So if you just click here, I'm going to put it on screen. You go to Chappelle Football, and then you're good to go. And let me just put here this channel right here. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Chappelle Football right there. The link is in the description. Just join Chappelle Football. All right. So now let's go talk about the first half here. I'm going to go through the super chats. We're going to go through the first half. There's a lot to talk about. If I'm from Cape Verde, I'll be very proud of what I saw. You guys were able to hold your own against Spain. Obviously, Spain was superior. I do want to see. Let me go through the super chats and I'll talk more about this game. So they're saying, are you streaming Uruguay on Chappelle? Frank, I might rest because I need to work on the USA Australia preview. So I'm going to watch the game, but I might not do a live stream. This might be the only live stream of the day. Okay, this might be the only live watch along of the day. I think Pete's going to do for Belgium. So I might join Pete there, but this will be the only one for today, very likely for me. And Jonathan said, did you see that Diego Luna says he's down to play for Mexico still if they give him playing time? He's cap tight already, so no. Well, I didn't see that he said that, but if he said that he wants to play for Mexico because he wasn't called in, then we should just never call him in for the United States again if that's the case. But I did not hear him say that. I didn't see it, okay? I did not see it. Going on here and saying, Alexander is saying, all you clowns glazing about Spain so much and underestimating Argentina. They're the most overrated team. Argentina would destroy them to pieces. I don't know about that, Alexander. We're talking here about a team that won the Euros. They're definitely not having the best game, but they're also missing Lamine Yamal. He'll come in the second half. And they also have Nico Williams on the bench, Denny Olmo, Zubimendi. They have a lot of options that they can change the game. Spain versus Argentina, probably say it's 50-50. I'll probably say it's 50-50. Karl Marx saying, if you enjoy communism, like the video and subscribe. Carl, no one here is a communist. No one watching this stream is a communist. Is there anyone in the chat that's a communist? Let me know in the chat if you are a communist. And if you are, you have to obviously hit the like button because Karl Marx told you to do so. But I don't think anyone in the chat is a communist. I can check here. Let's see. Oh, somebody said I am. No, I'm a communist. So there's a few actually. Free market economy. No. Most are not communist. Just a few. There's a fascist. No. So there's a few communists and a few fascists here and there. Just a few of them. Saying Dane is saying still only 348 likes. Come on, hooligans. Yeah, guys, this is what I don't understand. I hate asking for likes, but if we hit the number right away, like 500 or something, I'm not going to be asking for it. I'm not going to be asking for it. It's just that the only way the channel grows is you guys engaging. Obviously, you guys engage in the chat, which is wonderful. I tend to tell this people we have the best chat in the world. You look at every single other live watch along chat, we have the best one in the world. We talk about everything. And we have the best live chat engagement in the world, in my opinion. But again, just hit the like button. It's a great way to help the channel because it adds engagement and it promotes this further. So that's all I have to say about that. Make sure to drop a like in the stream if you guys haven't already. Okay. And that's all for this. And subscribe if you want to. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. Subscribing is optional. Hitting the like button is not. Let's see. And then I'm trying to see if there's more. Yeah. So there's not a lot of communists in the chat. That's the conclusion that we got here. What are my thoughts on Mo Salah to MLS? Everybody hit like. I think it's time, right? He struggled with Liverpool. Does he still have a market in Europe? Yeah, of course, Mo Salah still has a market in Europe. But yeah, it's probably time for him to come to MLS. I would say so. Do I think Spain's going to score three in the second half? Dude, I had Spain winning this 4-0. That was my original score prediction. Spain with a 4-0 win. But now, I don't know. I want to see when Lamine Yamal is going to be subbed in. I think that's going to be one big difference maker. And also Nico Williams. I think those would be the two big difference makers. But Spain needs to wake up, dude. They're tying 0-0 with Cape Verde right now. No offense to Cape Verde, but Spain needs to get a win. They're saying I'm an anarchist. Isn't anarchism just 100% like lawless land? Isn't that what anarchism is? Because if that is anarchism, it just is impossible to happen if you think about it. Because anyone that's an anarchist, eventually what's going to happen is people are going to organize themselves, even if it's within their own family. And if there's law and order, there's no anarchism. So I don't think anarchy is even possible if you think about it. Like, logistically speaking, I don't see how anarchism is even possible because what's going to happen is, let's say we live in an anarchist world, right? And then you have your own family. There's going to be rules or laws within that family. And as that grows, that's already not anarchism anymore. Anarchists look after family. They're saying anarchism is just a libertarian. That's not true. Oh, they become a libertarian. Yes, yes, yes. Like anarchism and a libertarian, they're not the same thing. But an anarchist just becomes a libertarian. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Um, Filthy Cassie saying, "Can we trade Diego Luna for the Cape Verde goal, dude? We could use the Cape Verde goalkeeper." They're saying anarchy almost always existed. Governments are pretty new. Um, we had monarchies. We had kings. It's not an anarchy if you have a king. We've had kings, we've had dictators in the past. Like democratic governments, yes, that is somewhat new, but ancient Rome was not an anarchy. Ancient Greece was not an anarchy. So I don't know, like democratic governments, yes, those are pretty new, but in general, like when have we had anarchy? Maybe during the wild west here in the United States when we were expanding. I don't know. It was like no man's land and just anarchy, I guess, until there's actually a government. But like, I don't know. Like ancient Rome was not an anarchy, for example. Luna said on a live stream that he would play for Mexico. Well, then go play for Mexico. Then go play. Why didn't he play for Mexico if he wanted to? I don't get that. Going on here to say there are a lot of different forms of anarchism. What you describe as small groups is a form of anarchism. Hmm. Yeah, I guess we couldn't always go that route, right? Because when you talk about like capitalism, they'll say, "Oh, capitalism is failing." This, you're like, no, there's different types of capitalism, right? Um, and then they'll talk about like communism has never worked, and it's like because it was never tried the right way. There's a right way to do communism. So there's different types of communism. And then you get into like China, where people say it's a state capitalism. No, they're communists because it's a communist party. We can always use word salad to like label things to different things, right? At the same time. People do that for capitalism. They do that for socialism. They do that for communism. They'll twist it whatever way they can to say, so sure, like these small tribes that I talked about, it could be a different form of anarchism, but ultimately people will just call it something else. They can call it capitalism. like China, right? Depending on who you ask, they'll say it's a communist country. And then someone will go, it's not a communist country. It's state capitalism. It's different. And just like at the end of the day, we get caught up on terms way too much. Way too much. So let's talk about Spain. Enough of capitalism, anarchism, communism. Live long say Nathaniel Brown is the most American name ever. Yeah, but he's the left back for Germany. He plays for Germany. So let's talk about Spain here. Let me bring up the starting 11 and let's bring up the stats too of the first half. So was Spain the better side? Yes. As you can see, Spain had 70% ball possession versus 30. Spain had 13 shots. They struggled in the first 20 minutes, but then they got it going. They had 4 shots on target, one big chance missed. They hit the crossbar. And Cape Verde had 3 shots. None of them were on target. Spain dominated, especially the second half of the first half. Let me get water here. Ultimately, Spain did dominate, but they didn't score. They didn't score. Here are all the opportunities from Spain. They've had some great opportunities. You can see where all the shots were, every single shot from Spain. And then when you look at Spain's lineup, what would I change? Well, pretty straightforward. If Spain wants to score a goal here, they can just sub out Ferran Torres and Gavi. Put Nico Williams on the left wing for Gavi and put Lamine Yamal for Ferran Torres on the right wing. And ultimately, I would also probably sub in Dani Olmo for Ruiz. You need some creativity there. So I would make 3 subs at some point if I was Spain. I would get Lamine Yamal on the right wing for Torres, for Ferran Torres. I would put Nico Williams for Gavi, and then I'll put Dani Olmo for for Ruiz, and that's what I would do. Um, it's probably the most obvious subs. They're probably going to do it at some point. I'm assuming, but we'll see. Spicy Jeff saying Constitution Republic with a well regulated capitalist economy, free condoms and Viagra for all. Okay. Okay, Jeff. I don't know about free Viagra. It doesn't feel like Viagra. Is Viagra a human right now? It's everyone's right to have access to Viagra. They're saying also free lube. So Viagra became a human right now. Is that right? Church of Petros saying governments are the groups who maintain a monopoly on violence in a given area. Read Murray Rothbard's Anatomy of the State. It's only an hour read. Okay, let me write that down. Murray, Anatomy of the State. I always find these reads interesting. Even the ones I disagree with, I always find it interesting to hear smart people talking about it. And that sounds very interesting. Governments are groups who maintain a monopoly on violence in a given area. Interesting point of view. I'm definitely going to read that. Only 1 hour read, so that's quick. That's short. It's free online, so it's free. Okay, I'm definitely going to read it then. Is that something we're going to talk about in the next stream? I should do movie and book reviews also on YouTube. I should also do that. Movie and book reviews on YouTube. I'm very good on doing movie reviews. One of the best, actually, at it. I should just start a movie review channel, actually. Be very good. I just need more time to actually watch movies. I haven't had time to watch many of the movies these days. Let's see. So the game should be back in honestly should be back now. The teams are both back on the field. Anime manga reviews. I watch some anime. I do watch some anime. I recently got into One Piece mainly because of the live action on Netflix. I thought it was very good. So now I know a little bit of One Piece. I'm not a massive diehard. I'm not here pretending to be Logan Paul that just tries to grift off everything. But I've always been a big fan of Death Note. Watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid as well. Demon Slayer is something that I started a bit long ago because my brother-in-law put me to watch it, and I liked it. It's pretty good. Finished the first season, but then I stopped. I have to get back into it. There's a lot of like anime and manga that I like. I enjoy Japanese culture quite a bit. I traveled to Japan 2 years ago to explore all of that. I'm a massive Pokemon fan. I have Pokemon collectibles in the back here, Pokemon cards, Pokemon toys, Pokemon sealed product. So yeah, I'm very big into Japanese culture. By the way, the second half just started. Second half just started. No changes for Spain. They're coming in with the same 11 as the first half. So we're going to see how this plays out. So far, not very good for Spain. So far, not very good. And they're back to their possession with absolutely no creativity. All right, ball goes wide. Spain again. They just don't. They really need to get Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal in. Dan is saying thank you for doing these streams, Tack. You are the extra bro for a lot of us. Yeah, I mean, I felt this way in the US quite a bit because sometimes it's hard to find people to watch soccer games with in the US. For the World Cup, it's a little bit easier, right? But very often I would watch soccer games on my own or just with my dad. It's not that easy to find that many people. Saying, Tack, do you have Pokemon Lego sets? I do not have Pokemon Lego sets because I'm not a big Lego guy. I like Lego, but I'm not a big Lego guy. I have Pokemon Scale World collectibles, which are Pokemons that are designed to scale, great quality from Japan. I have a few Pokemon plush dolls that I don't collect. It's more like decoration. I have some collectibles like Pokeball, like original, right? Like everything, like Pokemon Center stuff. I have a lot of Pokemon cards that I collect, and some Pokemon sealed that I collect as well. Sealed, I don't collect as much because it's very bulky, right? That's my main issue with sealed. It's very bulky, hard to collect. Spain again with the ball and saying Spain without Yamal don't even sniff the World Cup. Yeah, what it's looking like is that Spain without Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams also playing, it becomes hard to believe they can win the World Cup if this guy's not available. It's just not looking that good right now. They still 0-0 Cape Verde. No disrespect to Cape Verde, but Spain should absolutely be winning this game. But they're not. Pedri with the cross, header, no one's there. There's no one to score. That's the thing with Spain. Shot from distance, goal kick for Cape Verde. Tack, we need your top 3 to 5 Pokemon. Top 3 to 5 Pokemon? Okay. My number 1 is Charizard. I know this is like, everyone's favorite is Charizard. Yeah, but it's Charizard, dude. My first Pokemon game that I played was Pokemon Yellow. I remember back then, I lived in California actually back then as a little kid. And I remember playing Pokemon Yellow. I think I played it even in San Diego. I kind of remember that as like a kid. So and obviously you start with Pikachu in that game, but I got all the starters and Charizard was my favorite. So Charizard is definitely number 1. Number 2 for me is probably Mewtwo. Mewtwo is number 2, my favorite legendary, Mewtwo. Number 3, this might be a surprise to many. It's Greninja. I love Greninja. And when I was in Spain, this could be it. Cape Verde. Cape Verde is able to recover. They're going to try to counterattack. Greninja is one of my favorites. That's number 3 for me. Greninja. Playing Pokemon X and Y in college, I started with Froakie, and Greninja became one of my favorite Pokemons. After that, I would say it's a close number 4 and 5 with Gengar and probably Lugia. I'm a big fan of Lugia. Lugia and Entei. But I would say probably Lugia. Those would be my top 5. Saying Rayquaza. I like Rayquaza, but not among my top. Oh, Spain is through. This could be dangerous. Cape Verde again is able to clear it. Spain is now just trying some little chipped long balls into the box to see if something happens. Dude, Lamine Yamal might actually be subbed in much earlier than we expect. And Cape Verde, look for the counter. Oh, he's off. So they stopped. They say, what about Eevee? Look, I have all the evolutions here in the back. All the evolutions here in the back, guys. All of them. I'm a big fan of Eevee, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, all of them. Sylveon, all of them. But no, they don't crack my top 5. Even Umbreon doesn't crack my top 5. Cape Verde recovers it. They're going to try to counterattack Spain. Oops, bad pass, but they still have it. Spain recovers. Let's see what Spain can do here. Cape Verde's defense a little disorganized. Shot out of bounds. Spain, you got to hit the target. Saying Tyranitar. Tyranitar is a classic. I love Tyranitar. Trico, big fan of Trico. I like Sceptile. When I go Gen 3, I always start with Trico. Gen 3. Ahead of Cyndaquil and Totodile. I like Trico, but no, he doesn't crack my top 5. No. My top 5 is what I told you guys. It's Charizard, Mewtwo. I love Lugia. I love Gengar, and I love Greninja. Those are my top 5. Oh, Pete's here. Actually, Pete's here. Pete, right on time. We're talking about Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon, Pete?
I don't know a single Pokemon.
Just say Pikachu when in doubt.
Pikachu. That's my favorite.
It's the
That's my
easiest.
boy. My boy Pikachu.
Fun fact for you, Pete, before we talk about the game. Did you know that Pikachu is the most famous mouse in the world, more than Mickey Mouse?
Really?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is also older, right? He's from a different generation. He's like from our grandparents' generation.
Yeah, Pikachu's modern day Mickey Mouse.
Yes. Mickey Mouse 2.0. Dude, this
Which,
is a crazy game, huh?
yeah, well, Cape Verde surprised me. They defend very well, and their
Yeah.
goalkeeper's good.
Yeah. I mean, this tournament so far has been kind of a disaster for UEFA
And Comebol.
and CONMEBOL. Africa, it's been a mixed bag. CONCACAF, outside of Curacao, CONCACAF has done all right because Haiti put up a very good fight against Scotland and only lost 1-0 and should have had a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Curacao is the only one. And then Canada still got a draw. Asia has been the most impressive team so far.
Yeah.
I don't think they've had a loss yet. Japan won, South Korea won, Qatar drew. Who else?
Africa has been good, Pete. Africa.
Africa, some, right? South Africa's not been good. Tunisia's not been good.
Ivory Coast was good.
Ivory Coast was good.
Dude,
It's sort of been a
isn't it
mixed bag.
insane? You probably watched the game yesterday. Diamande was incredible. This guy was playing here in Florida 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
I
Cape
mean, if
Verde,
Spain doesn't win here, this is their supposed to be their easiest game.
well, someone put a chat, Pete, that I didn't think about this. Even if they win, oh, they almost scored an accidental goal. Even if they win, um, with this result, if Uruguay can hold them to a draw, Spain might be able to, Uruguay might be able to top the group. And if they top the group, we get rid of Spain from our bracket. We get rid of them.
Whoa. That
If
would
we
be
top the
nice.
group, we need to top the group, obviously. But, and I know people are going to say, well, if Spain doesn't top the group, that means they're not the best. Like, I'm sorry, they're also playing without Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams right now. I want
Yeah.
to see, I don't think people realize how big of a difference maker Lamine Yamal is. Um, so
Massive. Massive. It's like
exactly,
Argentina without Messi.
exactly. And if the US played Spain and Lamine Yamal is on the right wing going at Tim Ream,
Oh my God. Even Nico Williams going at Tim Ream would be a disaster.
oh, he's fast as fuck.
Yeah.
So those are my
No, that would
like.
be,
But I wasn't expecting this. Like, if you asked me before the game and you told me around the 55th minute it'll be 0-0, I'm like, whoa.
yeah. No, this is an incredible result so far.
55 Cape Verde here. Cape Verde is definitely better than Curacao, dude. Like, just watching the game, they defend better. They can actually connect a few
Yes.
passes. Um, and seeing here, second in Spain group would play Argentina in the round of 32. Yeah, that would be a wonderful game. And I actually wouldn't care. Wouldn't care in the sense of like, I don't care if they lose. Who's out early? I don't care if these teams are knocked out early. I care about the US
Second
getting
in
a
Spain
good
group.
bracket.
Yeah.
Tax, someone mentioned in the stream that you got married and you had a child. Yeah, I got married, but I don't talk much about my private life, guys. I don't talk about my private life in general.
I
And
told them you have a child. It's a dog.
yeah,
Tactical dog.
tactical
They know
dog.
tactical dog.
He's still alive and very fat.
I got to meet him last year.
Yes, he's fat, isn't he?
He is, yeah, not just fat, but lazy and constantly demanding food. I've never
Yes.
seen a dog demand food as much as tactical dog does.
Yeah, someone told me. I remember someone was talking to my dad once, and they said humans are the only ones that eat food when they're not hungry. They eat food just to eat it. I'm like, they haven't met Tactical Dog.
Exactly.
He just eats. Um, he just eats for eating. I skipped your. Oh, sorry, Spicy Jeff. He said, "Man on Fire" with Denzel Washington. Loved the under the bridge explosion scene. Did you watch that?
I've seen Man on Fire. That's a great movie.
I haven't watched it.
Denzel Washington gets hired to protect this rich Mexican man's daughter from kidnap. Because like at the time where the cartel would do a lot of kidnappings, and then they would hold their kids for ransom. So they would identify rich people, and then they
Mhm.
would, kidnap their kids and hold them for like millions of dollars. So he was this little girl's private bodyguard, and then things go crazy. It's a great movie.
Hmm. Denzel Washington's usually good. And they're asking here, is Spain going to bring Lamine Yamal in or what? Yeah, I think because he's coming back from injury, expect from the 60th minute mark around the 70th, you're going to see Lamine Yamal come in, especially with this result. They kind of need him
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Mm.
They're saying
One
tactical
sec, Jack.
dog.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, saying tactical dog eats for the love of the game. Dude, he's a basset hound. He's fat. He just eats whatever you give him. You give him, he eats. He's a really, really, really fat dog. Brazilian Fury, Chris is saying the Yamal's getting limited minutes for the group stage, 100%. Yeah, because he's coming back from injury. They're not going to risk it, but he is going to be subbed in very soon because Spain is in trouble right now. 0-0 Cape Verde, and we're about to hit 1 hour into this game, 60 minutes, and it's still somehow 0-0. And you're saying, can someone tell me how Cape Verde is playing? Look, they're not really creating much, right? They're just kind of defending for their lives, but they're defending very well in a low block. And Spain has created a few chances, but they've held Spain off very well. In terms of counterattacking, they haven't been very threatening. They haven't been very threatening. Yeah, again, I'm going to put this on screen because people keep asking, guys, I can't stream the match. I don't have the rights to put World Cup images. I would have to pay millions of dollars to put a World Cup game here. And even if actually, even so, I don't think I would be allowed to because Fox gets like exclusive rights, right, with Telemundo or whatever. So I can't do it, guys. Laporte shooting from distance. Yep. Spain is getting a bit desperate. Spain is getting desperate. Okay. Good press from Spain. They get the ball back. Cross goes in. It's a corner for Spain. We're hitting minute 58. Yeah, fellas, there's no way I can afford to buy the rights to stream a World Cup game. They're saying, Filippo, it's not about defending. Spain won the last Euros playing amazing football. I don't see good football right now. So I think Spain is holding possession well. What I don't see with Spain is actually good creativity and anyone that's goal dangerous. That's what I'm seeing as a problem for Spain right now. That's what I'm seeing for Spain right now. You better doctrinate your kid to be DEI hardest. DEI, like diversity? DEI? No, die hardest. I don't know why I was reading DEI because you put it on caps. I'm like, DEI, what does this have to do with diversity? So die hardest. Oh, ball's through. Here comes Spain. Cross goes in. Safe. This goalkeeper, Vozinha, what a goalkeeper. Who would have thought that in the World Cup, a 40-year-old goalkeeper would come out of nowhere? A 40-year-old goalkeeper coming out of nowhere. I think Pete's back. I don't know. His camera's black. Oh, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Your camera's just black, so I wasn't sure.
My camera's black.
Now you're back. Now I see you.
Oh,
Dude, this Cape Verde goalkeeper is a 40-year-old goalkeeper. Where the hell was this guy? He's good.
damn. Where? Who does he play for?
I don't know. He plays like for a random ass team. Oh, he plays in the second division of Portugal.
Yeah, sometimes the World Cup, people like can, play above their level for a very short time, right? You know, like it happens. We've seen it. We've seen players play above their level, have an incredible World Cup, and then you never really hear from them again. It's rare, more rare nowadays, but it used to happen a lot. Like remember when Senegal made the quarterfinals in 2002, and then Liverpool signed El Hadji Diouf from that
Mhm.
team? Terrible. He was not good, but they had an
Um,
incredible tournament.
I'm trying to think of other. I mean, I'm sure South Korea had a few guys in '02 also. Turkey in '02.
Yeah, yeah. And then they just kind of never really became anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. Well, I mean, one could even argue James Rodriguez. I mean, outside of that World Cup, he still had played for big clubs and had a good season here and there. But that was
Yeah,
another player that had what he might have had like two good seasons after that World Cup.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
really curious to see how Colombia looks.
I
By the way,
think
guys, I'm gonna go
yeah.
ahead.
I was gonna say I think Ham is gonna be benched, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be doing the Belgium Egypt stream at noon my time, noon Pacific time.
So
So
it's
if
the
you guys
next
want
one,
to come for that, yeah, it's the next one.
guys. It's at 11 Yanks. 11 Yanks.
Adam says, Pete, why are you wearing the crappy USMN T-shirt? Because the other two ones are in the laundry. It's tough. I don't have enough shirts. By the way, Attack, that white zip-up USA training jacket that you have,
Uh
I
huh.
ordered it. I found it on DH
eBay.
Football.
Oh, okay.
No, not eBay. DH Football. I got it for like 20 bucks. I was like, I'm
Oh,
definitely getting that.
I think I had to pay $100. I bought it at US Soccer years ago.
Oh wow. I'm also gonna get the black kit because I already got the Waldo kit. Oh no, but I'm gonna get the black kit too.
They're saying I don't care about logic. Cape Verde has a better goalkeeper than us. Well, right now in the World Cup, yes, yes. Based on what I'm seeing, yes, their goalkeeper has looked better than anything we have. Right,
Yeah,
dude. Spain needs to like. I know you, Lamine Yamal is warming up, like, but they need to hurry up. Like 0-0 Cape Verde. Saudi Arabia is also going to defend like this.
yeah,
And Uruguay is going to defend like this, but they have some quality up top to punish you.
yeah. But remember Spain when they won it in 2010? They lost the opening game to Switzerland 2-1. Now, granted, Switzerland was not Cabo Verde, but
Yes.
so far UEFA is really not doing well. The
I
only
mean,
teams they've beat so far is Haiti, Curacao, and Tunisia.
those don't even count.
Yeah, it's like, and even Haiti, like, it was a very tight game.
And this one they're tying. Curacao also doesn't count. This one they're tying 0-0. That is true because people are talking trash about Brazil. Brazil tied Morocco, which it's a good team.
Yeah. But it is weird that CONMEBOL hasn't done well. Ecuador lost. By the way, Ivory Coast, incredible team.
Hmm.
Like that might have been the most entertaining nil. Well, it wasn't 0-0, it was 1-0, but for most of the game it was 0-0, but it was a great game.
I mean, Ecuador's problem is up top, dude. You're still starting Ener Valencia. That's the
That's the
problem.
problem. Yeah.
They need someone that can actually score because they kept hitting the post also the whole game.
Yeah. No,
Um,
that's they're great defensively, but scoring is always the problem for them.
uh huh. And I also thought Moises Caicedo didn't have a great game, which is very unusual.
Yeah.
Oh, and Incapia was getting torched by Diamande, which is also unusual. But Ecuador, I still think they'll get out of the group, but it's tough because now they have to trash Curacao, and then they could go out on goal differential or pull a result against Germany. Which honestly, they could maybe pull a result against Germany. Germany didn't look that good either.
I think anybody who's in a Curacao group is getting out of the group, except Curacao, because they're all gonna stat pad on Curacao. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Ener Valencia is gonna have a freaking hat trick.
Yeah. No, this is an incredible result so far, man. I really hope Cabo Verde can hold on here. Because also I was like making fun of UEFA on Twitter for this before the Netherlands and Spain played. And all the Euros, were all like, wait till our big teams play. It's like, okay, well, so far your first quote unquote big team got a draw. And your maybe your best team or top two team is also drawing, not just with anybody, they're drawing with Cabo Verde.
Well, and France also plays Senegal in the first game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get a draw there or lose. Like that's a game that can go either
Even
way.
England versus Croatia could be
That
I mean, but I know they're both UEFA, but it could be
no, but
a
I'll
draw.
I'll just say this: Thomas Tuchel, England and Croatia, it's gonna be 0-0. It
Maybe, yeah.
screams 0-0. Dude, and this one too, like Netherlands couldn't hold the lead against Japan, and Japan was missing Mitoma, Endo, and Minamino.
Yeah. And did you see that what's his name is injured?
Who?
He left in a wheelchair. He had ice on his knee. Kubo.
Oh my god! So
Yeah.
Japan, their depth is really going to be tested now in this World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, Kubo was their best attacker with Mitoma and Minamino out. And if he's not available, I mean, look, I'm a fan of Japan, but that's going to be tough on them. Also, Endo's done, right? He retired.
Retired?
Yeah, he retired from international football.
Really?
Yeah. He left the tournament and also retired from international football.
Um, I didn't know that. Oh, interesting.
I, isn't he? He's older, no? Wataru Endo.
Interesting. Rogelio, everyone join the Discord. It's in the description. Yes, guys, the Discord link is in the description of this video. Go join it. It's free to join. It's free to join on Discord, our little soccer community. Pete, can you drop the link? Was it DH Football? Guys, we can't be promoting these websites here. So you guys look it up. Just look it up yourselves. Okay, here comes Spain. Dude, Spain, the thing with Spain is they're also not creating almost anything here in the second half.
No. This is an incredible. I think this is my favorite result so far, if they can hold it.
Yeah, even if they lose just 1-0, it'll be a heartbreak, but this is a very respectable performance from Cape Verde.
Yeah, a great performance, really.
Ball goes in, corner for Spain. Vozinha, this goalkeeper, man. Unbelievable goalkeeper. I think, Lamine Yamal was called. He's going in during the hydration break. So now we'll see. We'll see how Cape Verde holds with a guy that can actually pull something on his own. Pete,
Yeah.
we're watching Lamine Yamal's World Cup debut. A player
Let's
that
go.
20 years from now might be seen as one of the best to play the game.
Yeah. Let's see. Longevity is going to be the key. Talent is out of this world. Longevity, right? Can he pull a Messi or a Ronaldo in terms of being this good for very long? Or is it going to be more like a Neymar, right? A lot of it is the mentality of the player, where
Mhm.
incredible, incredible talent. Does he have the mentality to have that incredibly long career? Or is it going to be like a few years of greatness punctuated by injuries and toga parties while crying, you know?
Mhm. So now we have the commercial break. Because again, that's what we have to do. They're saying close to minute 69. We demand Portuguese. Okay, we're hitting minute 69 right now. Nice, everyone. We hit minute 69. Nice. We demand Portuguese. Cape Verde speaks Portuguese, Pete. So the people from Cape Verde would
Hmm.
actually understand. There's a few people from Cape Verde in the chat, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. I've
What's the population of Cape Verde?
let me see.
I'm looking now.
500,000 roughly.
That's incredible. 500,000 people.
That's like Orlando.
Yeah. That's like Hollywood. It's smaller than Hollywood. Not Los Angeles, East Hollywood.
Yeah, and if we built a team of the best 11 from Orlando, we would get spanked
We
by
wouldn't qualify for the World Cup.
no, not a chance.
The best player would be Alex Freeman. I
Was he born in Orlando? That's my question.
don't know.
Let me check. He might not be born in Orlando, Pete. Yeah, he was born in Baltimore.
Well, we're screwed then.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't. Vlog Ramas, thank you for the super chat also with I think it's Hong Kong dollars. Are you in Hong Kong? Um, and then they're saying Ahmad is saying not taking it away from Cape Verde, but Spain seems to be playing unnecessarily overcomplicated passes, style over substance. We can't take away the credit from Cape Verde here because they're defending very well. Spain seems to be out of ideas. They get to the final
Yeah.
third, they're just passing it
Yeah.
around, and they don't know how to break this defense. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
So, what are the subs? Gavi and Ruiz are out. Merino and Lamine Yamal are on.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. He's got 20 minutes to rescue Spain.
and he's coming back from injury. So
Yeah. And Cabo Verde are going to be, I think they're just going to foul him.
in the even of a draw, what does that say about Spain and Cape Verde? About Spain, it says nothing. Pete kind of talked about it already when they lost to Switzerland and won the World Cup. I think regardless of what happens today, Spain still are among the title contenders. Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say anything about Spain, but Cape Verde, it says a lot. Got to give them a lot of credit if they can pull this off because they're playing a tough opponent. We can't just shit on Spain here and not give credit to Cape Verde. So this is a lot about Cape Verde. They're a competitive team. That's what it tells us. In
Yeah.
this,
Well, they're good at what they do.
huh. Now Spain, it doesn't change the way I see them. It's a bad result for them, but they're still title contenders.
Oh, Lamine already causing havoc.
Uh-huh.
He won that ball back himself.
Vlagramas and Cape Verde goalie equals the Shaolin soccer team evil goalie. I haven't watched it yet.
Great movie. We should do
Is
a,
he
a
good?
live watch along for Shaolin Soccer.
Is the evil goalie very good?
Yes.
Lamine Yamal down the right. He's gonna go on a 1v1. They're double teaming him as they
You
should.
have to. Yeah.
Triple teaming him.
Which in theory should open up more space for the other Spanish players,
It's like
right?
is
He's got
Spain
to move the
playing.
ball.
Oh, he blew by one. Found the Lamine Yamal already, dude. That chance was all him that he created. Spain almost scored.
Yeah, I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah. He's gonna
Oh
create
my God.
something. He's gonna get something. Ultimately, he's gonna be the one
Yeah.
to win them the game.
I mean, there's no guarantee he's going to win the game, but definitely they look different with Yamal on.
They should put Nico Williams on too. At least the guy can
Yeah.
pull something too, pace, can go on 1v1s. That's what they need right now. Guys like Lamine
You
Yamal
need
and
it
Nico
from
Williams.
both sides. You need it from both sides.
Uh-huh. So they can't triple team Lamine Yamal because that's what they're gonna
Yeah.
keep doing now. All right. Rodri just tries another long ball into the box. Cucurella wins it. What's funny about Spain is that they have a bunch of like technical players that can hold possession. They seem to lack someone that like takes risks, a dribble, a
Mm,
pass, right? No one tries that.
yeah.
Well, Yamal, I guess that would be the only one.
Yeah. Yamal and De La Fuente.
De La Fuente, the coach that they had,
Oh, no, that's the coach. Sorry, what's his name?
Nico
The other
Williams.
winger. Williams.
Yeah.
Still waking up here.
Oh yeah, you're in California.
I mean, it's not that early. It's 10:30, but I woke up about an hour ago. This
You
coffee's still
see,
sinking
you
in.
see Tunisia, they fired their coach.
So wild to me. Is that the first time? I think it's the second time it happened. Sweden did it once, didn't they?
Korea
In like
did it in '98, I think.
1998. Yeah. That's insane to me.
No,
Like,
it's
what are
like
you gonna do in the middle of
what's
the
the
World Cup?
purpose? Like, yeah, what
Yeah.
are you gonna like? You're not gonna get out of the group, and this guy called up the roster, prepared the team. Someone's just gonna now like, all right, I got this.
Yeah, unless they just give it to the assistant coach. Maybe the players like him better. I don't know.
I don't know. What would you do if they called you right now? Say, hey, take over the team. Would you take over the team?
I mean, me?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'd be like, all right, I get to coach in a World Cup. I think it might be a little disrespectful to the Tunisia fans, though. Some random American YouTuber becomes the new
I
coach.
mean, I would go full on haram ball. It's like, guys, here's the goal. The goal is just to not concede a goal. I don't care about scoring. Just don't concede. That's the
Yeah.
goal to the end. I mean, we knew Tunisia wouldn't do well in the World Cup.
15 minutes. Someone's saying Tunisia did it in 98 too. Is this like a Tunisian tradition?
Are they just like very emotional people and they just overreact?
I mean, I imagine they're emotional people.
Because like, what's his name? A lot of it was on the goalkeeper yesterday. He was terrible.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think Sweden are that good.
No, they're
I
not.
think Tunisia were just not great.
No, and also one of their players just gave them the goal. Like he just gave them the ball, and the goalkeeper was just bad.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that he didn't bring in like Danny Olmo's a player that can actually pick a pass,
Yeah.
and he's on the bench. Nico Williams, I think he's okay with the draw.
That's crazy to me. They're going to get completely hammered in the press for this
As they
result.
should. Man, whoever bet on a Cape Verde draw here is gonna make bank.
Oh yeah. It was 2,700 on FanDuel.
Oh my god. I'm 100% sure there's a lunatic that did do it.
Oh, for sure there is. With those odds, even if you put $5 in, what you get 270 times?
Yeah. No, 27 times.
27. Yeah, 227.
That's good enough.
Yeah. 27 times 5 is 125 bucks.
Yeah, it's literally all Lamine Yamal that has some type of creativity with this team. They need someone to help him. They also have no 9. That's the other problem with Spain. There's no center forward with this team.
Yes, that's honestly their biggest issue for me.
Cape Verde is the Haram Ball's final boss right now.
Hey, I love it. I love it when these tiny teams just bunker and, these tiny island nations like Australia bunker and get a result that way.
Yeah, also because Spain is not playing like actual enjoyable soccer.
No. Oh my God. What is with Cucurella, man?
I never liked him.
No. He's such an unlikable guy. He also has what whiny face. You notice
Mhm.
that? A little bit like Bruno Fernandes. Just no matter what's happening, they always look sad on the field.
Mhm.
Always. Their face is just always whiny.
Still 0-0, guys. Almost 80 minutes. Unbelievable.
Oh, here comes Yamal.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're defending Yamal pretty well.
Yeah. For, yeah, it's as much as you can do with him. Not letting him actually create much. But he's
Also,
already done more than most of these players already.
yeah, for sure. I'd say this though, speed is a lot more effective in space. When you don't have space, it's like you blow by the player, but then you're literally at the touchline, you know, or the goal line.
Honestly, this will be a historic result if they can hold on to it. Cross goes in,
Yeah.
cleared. Cucurella with a stupid header again. The goalkeeper Vozinha just punching everyone in front of him. Player, ball, doesn't care. He'll punch you. Cross goes in, cleared again by Cape Verde.
Oh my God. What a wild game. Oh,
This is
wow.
actually one of the craziest results I've seen in World Cup history, if it happens.
Yeah.
Which
Cabo
one would be
Verde.
crazier? The Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia in 2022 or this one? It's pretty close.
This one. Because at least Saudi Arabia has been to multiple World Cups. They have a professional league. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Cabo Verde is a tiny little country. Most people didn't know it existed before this World Cup. At least
Yeah, and
Saudi Arabia has been in World Cups for a long time.
yeah, I'd say so. And Spain are equally as favorites as Argentina was in 2022. So Spain, Argentina, same level. But Cape
Yeah.
Verde, first World Cup, tiny country. They don't have a professional league, right?
No. I mean, I should probably do my research. I would be very surprised. Not a professional league. They might have a league. Let me look.
Lamine Yamal, did he get a corner? Is that a corner or a goal kick?
Yeah, they do. They
They
have a
do.
regional league and a national league. It runs from April to June, though, and it only features 12 teams. I don't know. They play
So
for 3 months.
it's like semi-pro, probably. It's like a USL League One.
Yeah.
Oh, he finally sent in Danny Olmo, like 10 minutes left in the game, and he's like, I need a goal.
Was
I put a
Almo
guy.
also injured?
No, just a choice from the
So
ref,
why did he
from the
bench
coach.
him?
I don't know. I mean, even if he's benched, why did he take so long if the team's not creating anything? I think he underestimated the opponent.
I think so too. I think he was like, let's rest some of our starters.
And then this is a terrible result because Saudi Arabia is going to bunker as well. And if Spain plays like this, who the hell knows what will happen there? And Uruguay is not going to be easier than any of these opponents. So,
I mean, I
um,
still it's going to go through. I
no, but they
can't
could
see
go.
like,
They could end up going through in second. That's my point.
yes, they could.
Because again, think about it this way: if Uruguay beats Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde, which that's pretty normal, right? If Uruguay beats both of those, Uruguay will play for a draw against Spain. Can Uruguay draw Spain? Sure, of course they can.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, a bad result in your first game for one of these big
Oh
teams
my!
is kind of the kick in the butt you need.
Look at Cucurella's header, dude. It looked like a freaking kid heading it. Look at that. Look at that. He's like, And it's like, look. Did you see it?
Cucurella.
It's like a little kid heading. It's like, It's like, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Completely. I should have put money on this. There's
I know.
I put money right now because you can still like put money during the game and then Spain immediately scores.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, Spain again with the ball.
Put it in the laundry. Thank you, baby.
Spain again just holding possession, doing absolutely nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. Lamine Yamal down the left. They
Dennis,
also
Dennis, quit spamming.
they also only have Lamine Yamal, so Cape Verde knows to just double team there. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Guys, don't spam. The mods will ban you. If you don't want to get banned, don't spam. They're filming the Spanish fans. They're like laughing at disbelief.
Yeah.
Spicy Jeff said he wishes this was England. This I would expect England to pull something like this.
Yes.
It's like the
Yeah, this
most
is the kind of result you can expect from England sometimes. I don't know. I think Croatia's going to be tough for England.
for sure.
Also, England have
Incredible.
had such bad luck since they got here. Did you see they're stuck inside because of tornado in Kansas?
Didn't they get robbed also?
They also got robbed. They were complaining about the heat.
Oh, hopefully they continue to get very unlucky with things. Incredible Stan. I want the United States to send Australia into a shadow realm. I will sell my soul to Haram. What? I hope we put an incredible performance again.
Yeah, because then it won't be just, oh, it's just Australia. It's like, oh no, Australia actually beat Turkey 2-0. So if you beat Australia, then it's great. I actually think we will win.
Mhm.
Turkey were not that good. They were kind of like this, where there was a very slow, ponderous build up. They didn't move the ball quickly enough with shots from distance. Credit to Australia. They did an incredible job defensively, and they're going to be tough to break down. But I also don't think Turkey did that much to try to break them down.
I'm saying 21 shot attempts on goal, 0 goals, abysmal to be honest. Yeah, they haven't hit the target that much either. I think in 21 shots they might have hit it like 3 times, maybe
Yeah,
4. So Spain,
we got
we'll
5 minutes
see.
here.
But like we said, you can't really like count them out of the World Cup in the sense of like, oh, they're not winning it. They can still just grow into the tournament, but definitely not looking like a title contender today. This is not a performance you expect from a World Cup contender.
No.
Lamine Yamal. Even Yamal's not being able to do anything now because they're just sitting back so deep.
Yeah. They're playing like 8-3 defense. No, 8-2.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, we're gonna
Also,
have to block spammers if you guys continue. We're gonna block the spammer. I put him on a timeout, so he can't really spam much. He's on a timeout now. Now he's gonna put Nico Williams.
oh, now in the 87th minute.
He's like, here, buddy, get 4 minutes to warm up. Like, what? I don't understand. This should have been it should have been Omo, Nico, and Yamal all in the 70th. All of you, 20 minutes, guys. Get it done.
Yeah. Put Rodriguez off.
Rodri was shit.
So Ferran Torres has also not been good.
That guy's
He
mostly
was
bad,
subbed
actually.
off. Yeah. 4 minutes. I think Cabo Verde can do this.
This is what's crazy, Pete, is the goalkeeper for Cape Verde was very good. But if you're pulling a result like this, I would expect him to have like a Tim Howard like performance. Oh my God, Lamine Yamal, the Trivela to Danny Olmo. Olmo deflected Lamine Yamal. What a holy shit.
He's done that multiple times for Barcelona this year.
No, that was incredible.
Incredible ball. Oh, great defending though. Just threw his body in front of the shot. That's an incredible block.
Cross goes in, cleared. I've been enjoying this World Cup, dude. The games, they've been good for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's just the beginning. Alvarez saying respect to CV for sticking to the game plan and to Cape Verde
Cape Verde.
for sticking to the game plan and having the mental fortitude to face Spain. This is like if D3 went up against like Madrid and kept a clean sheet. You know, it's
I
hard to
think
read
worse
this.
than D3.
No, D3 in NCAA. That's like amateur.
Oh, is he talking about a third division team
I think he's
in
saying
Spain, or
D3.
he's talking about D3 college?
If it's a D3 college, then Cape Verde is way better than that. But
Yeah.
oh, he might be talking about like a Division 3 team. Yeah, not D3 college. Like D3 college is very low level.
Yeah. I think I could play D3 college.
Yeah, just need to be in shape. Those guys run, but the
That
level.
Trivela pass, though, wow.
Yep. Um, I don't think this manager has a good mentality. You're talking about Spain?
I mean, it's hard to. The manager won the Euros with this Spanish team. Hard to criticize him, but I think what you said was right. I think he was cocky. He was like, "We'll just play the B team or like rest some of the key players." It's Cabo Verde. Oh my God! Can you imagine if Cabo Verde had scored that?
Oh my god. Then it would be officially the biggest upset in World Cup history. If they won,
Yeah,
I mean, 0-0 is already up there as maybe the biggest upset in World Cup history.
I think so. For considering it's Cabo Verde, a lot of people thought it's going to be a rerun of Curacao, Germany yesterday.
Oh, they almost scored off a corner. The header. The goalkeeper made the save. Jesus. Like, what the
Oh,
could you
that would have
imagine if
been
he scores that
incredible.
header right there?
Oh my God, the stadium would be stunned into silence. Oh, what was that, Nico? 5 minutes. Let's go, Cabo Verde.
What sucks right
That
now is that if Spain does score, it's gonna be a heartbreak, dude. Now
I
they
know.
deserve this.
It'll be like Haiti, Scotland, but
It
Scotland scored their goal a lot earlier.
Yeah, it would have been better just to lose 3-0 than to Spain score now.
Well, no, 1-0 still gives them a chance to stay in it for third, right?
Yeah, they might be able to beat Saudi Arabia,
They might. Playing like this,
and then they're through.
yeah, if they beat Saudi Arabia, they're pretty much guaranteed through. It's like I think 4 points is your 98.7% qualified.
I swear, man, Cucurella is such a freaking mediocre player. I don't understand the hype. Such a mediocre player. Here
And
comes
of course, Real
Spain.
Madrid are going to sign him.
Lamine Yamal tries a shot blocked by the Spanish player. And here comes Cape Verde on a counter. It's 3v3 on a counterattack. Oh my God, he fucked up the pass, of course. They had like at least one good player up top, like one really good player. They could do some damage. They need one.
Tiny country, 500,000 people, is holding mighty Spain, one of the favorites, to a 0-0 draw. They're playing their first World Cup ever. And it's an incredible result so far. Knock on wood.
These are the champions of Europe, by the way.
Yeah, these are European champions from the vaunted UEFA, who are one of the top two favorites to win this tournament. Unbelievable. Yamal. Honestly, they're keeping Yamal fairly quiet. Like he's had some really good moments, but he hasn't like, oh my God. Oh my God. They keep going.
Unbelievable. Let me look up biggest upsets in World Cup history.
I don't know. Africa's really had some good performers so far. Ivory Coast, these guys, Cape Verde, um, South Africa and Tunisia, not so much.
Dude,
Morocco did well to get a
Pete,
draw.
this is the biggest upset in World Cup history. I'm looking here. AI gave me the top three. They said US beating England 1-0 1950. That's too early in World Cup history.
Yeah,
So Saudi Arabia with Argentina, we saw that one. Senegal beating France in 02. That's an upset, but again, Senegal has always been good. They're competitive. That's not like Cape Verde.
yeah,
North Korea beat Italy in 1966. Something's off about that. I'd have to check. That's like post World War Italy. I don't know what's going on there. Cameroon beating Argentina in 1990. Cameroon's good. That's an upset, but Cameroon's never bad.
yeah,
This is the biggest upset in World Cup history.
yeah, 100%.
Saying
I
Lamine
think
Yamal
Saudi
learned that.
Arabia beating Argentina is close, but Saudi Arabia is a huge country with a football league, and they've always gone to World Cups. Like, this is an incredible storyline. These Cabo Verde players are national heroes, and they're going to get the world excited for them.
They're saying Lamine Yamal learned the Trivela from Gio Reyna. Um, Lamine Yamal cuts inside, tries the shot, corner for Spain. That's the last play of the game now. Cape Verde will clear Saudi Arabia easily. I'm not betting, man, but I would put my house if there was. Look, it depends, right? They still need to have some quality up top to score. Can they
Yeah,
hold Saudi Arabia to a 0-0 draw? Yes, they can
yeah,
do that. But beat them, they still have to find a way to score. And we haven't seen much from them in this game in terms of that.
yeah.
Lamine Yamal cross, header. No one's there. That's game. That's game. The ref's going to call game.
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. It's game. I cannot believe this, guys. The
That
game is
is
over.
so cool. I love
Cape
this.
Verde just pulled the biggest upset in World Cup history. This
Yeah,
World Cup has been incredible.
I love it.
Unbelievable. Guys, thank you very much for everyone that tuned in. Pete's going to do a stream very soon at 11 Yanks. I'm going to be hopping in and out. So we'll talk more
Yeah,
about this game throughout the stream.
yeah,
But you guys just witnessed the biggest upset in World Cup history.
yeah.
Simple as that. Pete, No one expected this. There's no way.
No one expected this. No one expected this. This is incredible. Spain are shell shocked. Cabo Verde are kings of the world right now. This is so cool. This is why you love the World Cup, right? It's upsets like this. Tiny little country, 500,000 people. No one gave them any respect, and they came out and put one of the top two teams in the world. They didn't put them to the sword, but they got a 0-0 draw, which is incredible.
And I'll just end it by saying this: somewhere around the world, there's a gambling degenerate that just made a lot of money,
Yeah.
and he's about to
All
lose
right.
it in the next game. But everyone, go ahead, Pete. Go ahead. Go get
No,
ready for
I'm
your
gonna go
stream.
set up the Belgium Egypt stream and then I'll do that. So I'll see you guys over there.
See you soon, Pete.
See ya.
Before I close here, Saudi Arabia beating Argentina was a bigger upset, bro. It's not even close. The fuck you're talking about? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know, because Spain and Argentina are the equivalent of both World Cups in terms of like being title contenders. But Cape Verde never played a World Cup before, smaller than Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has a rich league. It was a massive upset. This was equally, if not bigger. I don't know, man. Like now it's easy to say it because obviously Argentina won the World Cup, but I don't know. These are the European champions, dude. I don't know. All right, guys, see you all later. Ciao.